We're talking with Matt Miller today about the LG G8X, the dual screen. And Matt, just off the top here, maybe explain what the device is, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, so we've had the Samsung Fold. I talked about that before. That's really the first phone that actually has a folding screen. But there are other takes, right? And LG tried it with the V50, which didn't launch. It launched only on Sprint in the US, and now we have the new LG G8X. So it's their take on a dual screen, and it's done in a different manner. It's very easy. It's not a foldable screen. It's two screens, and the one on this side right here, that one is actually the phone. It's the G8X itself. And then on the other side is just a screen that is a cover. I can show that here. You just pop this out and you have a cover and then the phone. And then the phone pops inside the cover and extends the display over to the other side. Now, that's kind of a different take than what we've seen with the foldable, but it actually offers quite a bit, that we don't see on the Galaxy Fold, because it gives you a full usable two displays. You have controls, and this has been advanced from the first time that LG did it with the V50. You now have the ability to swap the screens, to throw one app over onto the other display, to put the main display to sleep. I mean, on the outside, there's a little bit of a small display that shows you time and date and notifications and things like that. But the kind of nice thing, I've only had this for a couple days, but the nice thing is when you just need to go light, you can just pop out the LG G8 and just use it as a regular phone. Now, people may think, well, this is an incredibly expensive kind of thing as well, right? I mean, the Galaxy Fold is at $2,000. Now, the nice thing here, LG's always been kind of price competitive. They're launching this on AT&T and Sprint for $699.99. And when you order, I think for the first month or so, you get the dual screen cover for free. So you get the full experience for $700. It's a full Android phone. It has a 6.4-inch display, massive 4,000 milliampere battery, 32 megapixel front-facing camera. It's a very capable phone in and of itself. And then this additional display kind of lets you do a few other things. I don't know if I can show it here, but one nice thing is you can put it into this kind of orientation. You can have a Word document on the top screen, and then the bottom can be the keyboard, so you can just tap away and use it as a kind of a mini laptop. So it has a little bit more functionality than what you might see on the Fold. And with two big screens like this, you actually could see more information on either display than you can with a folded display.
And you've had, Matt, you did a review on the Galaxy, the foldable. So kind of talk about in comparison.
Yeah, I was trying to show it, but it's kind of hard to show. I mean, this is the Galaxy Fold, and there's two apps side by side, but you can see probably a third less on the two apps that you can on the LG G8. And the LG isn't using any super new technology or anything. It's just having a cover that has an extra display, so it's not pushing the envelope on that kind of thing. But with the Galaxy, it is a big, thick device, and you are making trade-offs. You're not getting water resistance, and you're paying a lot of money and everything else. And as we move towards the Galaxy Fold and that kind of foldable display becoming more commonplace, we're going to see a lot of these kind of competitors that come out with something that is a temporary way to get us to the next step of having foldable devices. The new Microsoft, what is it, the Duo that we saw, is similar to this LG, where there's two different displays connected with a hinge, right? So this is kind of that same idea.
All right, now Matt, who do you see really? I don't want to say the right kind of user for this, but who do you see really getting a lot of use out of this?
I think there are use cases for this. I mean, this one's kind of silly. I'll show here if you can see it. It's the wide view. So it's taking a web browser and putting it across both screens, which is kind of silly. But I do think, people that are trying to be productive, you can have maps on one side, and then over here you can be writing notes or something like that. And like I said, you can do, Word documents or something like that in kind of a keyboard mode. But you can also, earlier I was watching a movie up top, and then down below, I was checking my email and doing some work. So you could have a movie playing up top and kind of do a multitasking kind of thing. I do think, especially for this price, I mean, this price is less than a lot of flagship phones. So why not give it a try and try to see what all of the other use cases are that may make you more productive.
Yeah, see if it may be a fit for you. And like you said, especially at that price point. Were you surprised by that?
$700.
Yeah. Did that surprise you? Or did you think it would be higher than that now that you've seen it and gotten your hands on it?
I thought it would be a lot more than that, because we've seen the, most flagships now. I mean, even the small Pixel 4 is $799. So I was thinking this would be $1,000 plus phone.
Yeah, most definitely. All right. Well, we appreciate your review on that for us, Matt. And if you want to read the full review of the LG G8X, make sure you check it out on ZDNet. Thanks for watching.